guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve day 22 problem on LeetCode. If you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Okay, so this is an easy level problem and let's read the problem statement first. So you have a set of integers s which originally contains all the numbers from 1 to n. Unfortunately, due to some error, only one of the numbers in S got duplicated to another number in the set, which results in the repetition of just one number and loss of another number. Okay, and you are given an integer array nums representing the data status of this set after the error. Find the number that occurs twice and the number that is missing and return them in the form of an array. Okay, so this is the input and output given to us. Okay, so let me copy it here to explain it. So here let's see. So this is the first input given to us. Okay, so here in the output every time there is an array of two elements. Okay, so what is the first element? This is the first element. Let's suppose this is an array A. So what is the first element of array A of 0? It is representing the number which is in 2 times in this nums array. So here in this num array, this 2 is 2 times. Okay, so A of 0 is equal to 2. And now this is a nums array, and here which item is missing from 1 to 4? Only number 3 is missing. So can I say that A of 0 is 2 and the number which is missing, that is A of 1, is equal to 3. Same way for this example, here first I am going to find for A of 0. So A of 0 is nothing but the number which is 2 times. So which number is 2 times here? 1. And what is A of 1? A of 1 is the missing number. So if the length of nums is 2, then definitely the number that is missing is 2. Okay, because it is given that we have a set of integer s which contains all the numbers from 1 to n. Okay, all the numbers from 1 to n, and unfortunately due to some error only one of the number in s got duplicated, only one of the number. Okay, so this is the question. Now let's solve it. So our output is always containing two elements, A of 0 and A of 1. A of 0 is nothing but the item which is in 2 times in this nums array, and A of 1 is the item which is missing. Okay, so this is very easy problem. So first of all, let's calculate the length of our nums array. So let's create one variable int n, and here pass nums.length length plus 1. So this is the value of n. Now let's create one count array. So in count array we are going to store the frequency of each elements in the array. Okay, so let's create one count array, int count new int, and the size pass it as n. Okay, see, so this is a array nums given to us. So what is the length of this nums? Length of this nums is 4, right? So here in count new int of n is passed. Why I have passed n? Because the 4 element is also there, na? This 4 is also there. Okay, it is from 1 to 4. Okay, so that is why I have given as int of count is new of int of n. Okay, now create one more array. This is our result array, and you know the output size is always 2. Okay, so can I write it like this, new int of 2? Okay, that's it. 0 and 1, it is going to contain elements 0 index and 1 index. That's it. Now after that run one loop, and now I'm going to count the frequencies. For int I is equal to 0, what is this length? Nums.length. So I is going to run till nums.length. So can I write it like this, n minus 1? N minus 1 is nothing but nums.length. Okay, then I plus plus. So I am going to iterate over each element in this nums array one by one, and I am counting the frequency of each character. So count of nums of I plus plus. If we encounter any duplicate element, then that frequency will be increased. Okay, so count of nums of I Then after that, just run one more loop. This is very easy problem, just 2 more lines. For int I is equal to 1, I less than and I plus plus. Okay, now in this, if count of I is equal to 0, then in that case, if the count is 0, then I told you that we are going to store the value in a of 1 position. Okay, a of 1, we are storing the value of I. But else if, in else if condition check, if the count of the I is greater than 1. Okay, else if count of I is greater than 1, then in that case we have to just return a of 0 as 1, and in the end we have to just return our array. That's it. This is very simple problem, just 18 lines of code. Wow. Return 0. Okay, return, sorry, 0 no, a we are returning the array now. So now let's run this problem. Let's run our code and see if, okay, index 3 out of bounds of length 2. Okay, a of I is equal to I, here for I is equal to 1, I less than n I plus plus. Okay, so there is one mistake here in our code. N is equal to nums dot length plus 1, right? Int count is new int of n, int a is given as new int of 2. For int I is equal to 0, I less than n minus 1 I plus plus, then count of nums of I is incremented with 1. Then for int I is equal to 1, I is less than n I plus plus, then inside that I am checking if count of I is equal to 0, then in that case a of I, why here it is a of 1 na, a of 1, this value I am updating now if any element is missing, if the any count is missing. So a of 1 is equal to I, and else if count of I is greater than 0, then a of 0 is equal to I. Okay, so let's run it. So there are total 2 values that I am updating. So our all the test cases has been passed. So here one is a1, one is a of 0. A of 0 is the element which is 2 times, and a of 1 is the element which doesn't exist in our nums array. Okay, so now let's submit our code and see the runtime and everything. So our solution beats 95.2% to 7% of users with Java, and the runtime is also very good, 2 milliseconds. So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. If you guys still have any question, then please feel free to ask in the comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Thank you. Bye bye. Meet you in the next video.